I'm always driving. I'm always in a car. And, okay, there we go. I'm always thinking about my whole entire life, okay? I don't know if any of you are Aquarians, but I'm absolutely an Aquarius. I am thinking about everything at all times. So I'm frequently driving at least 8 hours a day. And something just occurred to me. So I'm in this multiple stages of healing and growth and evolution and everything else in the world, always, at all times. We all are. And the people we invite in our lives are examples of ways that we seek to learn to heal. So as much as I wanted to deflect and blame others, especially my intimate partners, for my own personal need to heal, and me using them as catalysts and as avatars for my healing, I understand how I would not have encountered or encouraged such healing without those partners. And I actually want to give them a shout out, because they turned me into this person that I am right now. And I'm just so excited because I think about Dark Phoenix, right? And I'm not talking about the new one because I haven't seen it yet. I'm talking about the old one, the original one, the X-Men with what's his name? I could want to call him Pierce Brosnan. He looked like he could be Pierce Brosnan's son. He's basically the duplicate of that. Wolverine. What's his name? He fine too, but I'm talking about. Anyway, it's the one where Jean Grey basically finally activates her power and she turns into Dark Phoenix, as Professor Xavier always
Speed check
knew.
reported ahead on I-85 North.
That's that Mars in retrograde, always hating. Anyway, it ain't hating, but it's worrying about my speed. Anyway, we talking about Dark Phoenix. That's why I said Mars. But Dark Phoenix finally gets to the point where she just can't take it no more, and she just explodes because Professor Xavier placed some blocks in her brain, and because he knew that those things were going to be required for her to develop her talent over time. If she had done this as a child, we would never have gotten to where we were in the movie. So anyway, when everything all explodes from within, actually it implodes, and then there's an outward motion. She kills Scott, which is her husband, Cyclops, right? Not Cyclops. Is that his name, Cyclops? Whatever. The one that got to wear glasses, because if not, he gonna laser fuck everything. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. And I remember them being at this lake. And anyway, she kills him, Professor Xavier. I think Magneto was there. But you know who didn't die? Motherfucking Wolverine, man. Oh, man. And that's like really my thing. Like, I am Dark Phoenix, okay? This year, as we step into the age of Aquarius, this is my 44th year. I will be 44 February 9th, 2025. And I'm so excited because this is the age of Aquarius. This is the season of Aquarius. And I'm stepping into the most evolved, most healed version of myself. I am so excited. I've made a lot of choices to give love and show love to people that I love deeply and truly, who have, exposed to me the areas I needed to work on through our experiences. And I love them all so much. And at the times that we each encountered those things, it hurt so bad. I hated them so much, so I thought, right? Because I wanted to basically blame them. But they were my characters in my story, just like Jean Grey, as she became the Phoenix, she had Magneto. She had all these characters there that were present. And the reason it was so important that Wolverine didn't die is because through her evolution, there are others around that were going to evolve. Now, Professor X came back at a different time. He came back. So anyway, I don't know how that happened, but shout out to Marvel Universe, man. Y'all are amazing. But it wasn't the end of him, just like it wasn't the end of anything. And so there are people in your story that you think are going to just disappear from your life forever, like F it. Well, that's not the case. My mom always says to us, keep on living, because the truth is you're going to keep learning and you're going to keep experiencing these things with the same people. So I'm learning finally how to take that energy from feeling hurt to realizing that I'm encountering the unhealed versions of people that I love deeply because they trust me and they love me enough to allow me to see the inside. And when I do, of course it hurts because it's a wound. It hurts them. People acting from their wounding is not their lack of love for you. It's the evidence of the amount of love you have for yourself and how you're going to express that self-love through the love of others. Because the love we share with our friends and our loved ones and the people we encounter is not about us. It's really, it's not about them. It's really how we show love for ourselves. So many of the time when I encounter these experiences with these people who have, shown me contrast, I really, through how much I genuinely love them, I recognize what form of love I was pulling from. And I did not respond with harshness or malice or anger. There were occasions where, I might have an argument, but ultimately when it comes down to it, I realized that me encountering the unhealed versions of them would do one of two things. It would trigger them to heal, or it would release them from our soul contract, and they would go and stay in the state that they're in. But it also gave me the clarity that I was going to be evolving, that I actually was going to grow and actually become the more healed version of myself. But the reality is, the bonds that you have, you can't break them. So you're going to have to learn to have a better quality of life. And also with the timeline shift, me learning how to transmute that into healing energy for not just myself, but those who cause contrast in my life, or just demonstrated contrast in my life, they also are being healed. And I pray, and I'm excited, because at the moment that we all promote and produce this type of life that we're co-creating, we're all urging ourselves forward. Because you think they're the only ones that encounter the trauma or challenges dealing with me dealing with them. No, it's them dealing with me too. There's things that I probably have done that have caused and triggered certain events inside of them. And so literally we're all co-creating the highest, best timeline for ourselves. And so the only thing that I really can do to be 1000% quite real is focus on my own timeline and my own level of energetic flow. Because what is that? It means that the higher my vibration, the more contribution I have to making the whole of us better. So my literal job is, how do I do that? Through self-love. I have to love myself so much that the people who encounter me learn how to love themselves so much more, so that I'm not holding any boundary or creating any evil in my wake. I'm actually inspiring everyone to evolve and grow. That is literally what my mission is in life for the rest of my life. And how do I cause people to evolve and grow? By causing myself to evolve and grow. And how do I do that? Through love of myself. So that's what I believe my mission will be. That's what my content will be centered on. That's what everything that I do will focus on. Whether it's my plant content, whether it's my digital content that's coming out, whether it's my actual physical products that I'm producing, whether that be labors from the farmland, whether that be my pivot into construction management.
Crash reported ahead on I-85 North in half a mile.
See,
you're still on the fastest route. That's
Mars and Mercury aligned. It's interesting. I haven't looked at my planetary motion for today or what's going on in the world, but that's Mars action again. But I'll talk about that in another video, because Mars is retrograde and other things are retrograde too. But that's anyway, another conversation. But I'm just so grateful. Oh yeah, that crash is still here. Oh Lord, somebody got some aluminum. That's somebody's job. They done fucked up the people's thing. Shout out to fucking Daddy, but he always say that. They done fucked up the thing. Anyway, YouTube, I tell you, the internet is undefeated. Period. Okay. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. But I just want to make that video, and I just wanted to really just be clear, because in 2025, my content is going to evolve continuously. So check my links, because they're going to change. My website will be launching very soon. We're going to be producing video content that will actually clarify and demonstrate and teach what, to me, self-love is, and the ways that I manifest products and things that add to all of our capacity to show love. Just the other day, I taught a friend of mine how to cut a fresh pineapple, and I didn't realize that he was eating pineapple from a can. Now, I will do it if I need to, but perish the thought. There are fresh pineapples everywhere for very cheap. So I think I'm going to just start making content about things like that. I showed him how to cut a papaya, how to eat a papaya, the necessity of the papaya seed, all of those things. So I'm really grateful that is my experience. And also I'm going to teach about sustainability in food and how to use all parts of food so that you never have to waste anything. So you're going to see a lot of content from me. I'm very excited. So this is my first video of a lot of videos. It's actually still Capricorn season. Today is my brother's birthday. Shout out to you, Jonathan. You are 30. I mean, he's talking about he's 25. My brother crazy as shit. He is actually 45. My brother is wild, all right? We're a year apart. We're 12 months and 3 weeks apart. So my birthday is 3 weeks from now. That's how I know, because my brothers, all my life, my mother always said that, yeah, they are 12 months and 3 weeks apart. I used to be like, who does that? Who says that? That's what happens when you have a quantitative mother. She's a quantitative person. So yes, she had to count that and tell us that, tell people that. That was our story. How do we get to the planet? Well, I had one, and then I had another one right back to back. But shout out to you, Jonathan. You the real MVP, my oldest brother. And that's it for me. So I'm out, y'all. I got about 5 hours left of driving today. So I'm gonna go see my sis. We gonna hang out and have a good old time. So y'all be easy.